It was Friday afternoon, the final. School bell rang, and the students rushed out of their classrooms with smiles on their faces. Don't forget, Mr. Wilson called tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We are leaving for our camping trip. Emma, Noah, Lily, Ben, and Mia were very excited. It was their first school camping weekend. They had packed warm clothes, flashlights, sleeping bags, water bottles, and snacks. That evening, Emma checked her backpack 3 times. Mom, I don't want to forget anything, she said. Her mother smiled. The most important thing is to have fun and help your friends. Emma nodded. Happily. The next morning, everyone gathered at school before sunrise. The bus arrived, and the students climbed aboard. Good morning, shouted Ben. Good morning, everyone replied. The bus ride was full of laughter. They sang songs, played guessing games, and looked out the windows at green fields, rivers, and mountains. After 2 hours, they reached Pine Valley Camp. Wow, said Mia, this place is beautiful. Tall trees surrounded the campsite. Birds sang in the branches, and a small river flowed nearby. Mr. Wilson gathered everyone. First, we will learn how to set up our tents. Then, we'll explore the forest together. The students worked in teams. Ben tried to put the tent poles together, but they kept falling apart. Oh no, he laughed. Noah helped him. Let's do it together. Within a few minutes, the tent was standing proudly. We did it, they cheered. After lunch, the class went on a nature walk. Their guide, Ranger Sarah, pointed at different plants and animals. These trees are more than 100 years old, she explained. The students looked up at the giant trees. They're amazing, whispered Emma. Along the path, they found colorful butterflies, tiny frogs, and bright flowers. Lily took many photographs. I've never seen so many beautiful things, she said. Suddenly, Ranger Sarah stopped. Listen, everyone became quiet. In the distance, they heard a woodpecker tapping on a tree. Tap, tap, tap. The forest sounded peaceful. Later that afternoon, the students reached the river. Can we skip stones? Ben asked. Yes, Mr. Wilson replied, but stay close to the shore. Noah picked up a flat stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skips. Wow, everyone clapped. Emma tried next. Her stone skipped only once before sinking. She laughed. I need more practice. As the sun began to set, the sky turned orange, pink, and purple. The teachers prepared a campfire. Everyone sat in a circle. They roasted marshmallows and made sandwiches. The warm fire glowed, while the cool evening breeze moved through the trees. Mr. Wilson smiled. Who wants to tell a story? Ben raised his hand. I do. He told a funny story about a squirrel stealing his sandwich during a family picnic. Everyone laughed. Lolly. Next, Mia sang a beautiful song. Soon the whole group joined in. The music echoed through the quiet forest. Later that night, Ranger Sarah pointed toward the sky. Look up. Thousands of stars filled the dark sky. I've never seen so many stars, Emma whispered. The group learned how to find the North Star and several famous constellations. It feels like we're inside a giant planetarium, Noah said. Everyone agreed. Soon it was bedtime. The students climbed into their sleeping bags. Outside, crickets chirped softly. The forest was calm. During the night, Ben suddenly heard a strange sound. Rustle. Rustle. What was that? he whispered. Noah woke up. I heard it too. Carefully, they looked outside the tent. A small raccoon was searching for food near the picnic table. Ben smiled. So that's our mysterious visitor. The raccoon quickly ran back into the forest. The boys quietly returned to bed. The next morning, birds began singing before sunrise. The fresh air felt cool and clean. Everyone woke up feeling refreshed. After breakfast, Ranger Sarah organized a treasure hunt. Each team received a map. The clues are hidden around the campsite, she explained. Emma's team searched carefully. The first clue was tied to a tree. The second clue was under a wooden bridge. The third clue was inside an old birdhouse. Finally, they reached a large rock. Under it was a small treasure chest. Inside were chocolate coins, colorful stickers, and little wooden medals. We found it, shouted Emma. All of teens celebrated together because everyone had completed the challenge. There are no losers today, Mr. Wilson said. Camping is about teamwork. Before leaving, the students cleaned the campsite. They collected every piece of trash. Always leave nature cleaner than you found it, Ranger Sarah reminded them. Everyone worked together until the campsite looked spotless. Soon, it was time to return home. The students packed their bags and folded their tents. As the bus drove away, everyone waved goodbye to Pine Valley Camp. I'll never forget this weekend, Lily said. Me neither, Noah replied. I learned how to set up a tent. Ben added. I learned to appreciate nature, Emma saw it, and I made wonderful memories with my friends. Mia smiled. Mr. Wilson looked at the happy students. I'm proud of all of you. You helped one another, respected nature, and enjoyed every moment. The students smiled all the way home. The camping weekend had taught them that the greatest adventures are not about expensive things or faraway places. They are about friendship, teamwork, kindness, and discovering the beauty of nature together. The moral of the camping weekend is teamwork, friendship, and respect for nature make every adventure meaningful. By helping one another, caring for the environment, and trying new experiences with a positive attitude, we create lasting memories and become better people.